Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this daisy granny square. To make this, you'll need 3 colors or 3 shades of yarn. I will show you the yarn which I am using. This is Sheep's Color Crafter Anti-Pilling, which is 100% acrylic, 100% premium acrylic. And I'm using 4.0 millimeter hook. So let's get started. We are going to start from the center using the yellow yarn. That is, first the center with the yellow, and then the daisy petals with the off-white, and then the granny square with the mehendi green, as I call it. Make a slip knot. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull up a loop, remove the hook from the loop, and insert the hook to the back loop of the first chain. And then to this loop we pulled up. Pull tight, then pull through. So that's your square. That's your center. Now chain 3, which counts as the first DC. 1, 2, 3. This counts as the first DC. Now into the ring, make 11 more DCs. In total, we have 12 DCs, where chain 3 is counted as the first DC. So now slip stitch to the top of the second DC. I know usually everyone tends to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, but it's better to slip stitch to the top of the second DC, because second DC, when we slip stitch, it pulls a little bit this side, so it will always come on the slip stitch will always come on the top of the chain 3. So slip stitch. Okay, so this is our center. Pull through and trim the yarn. Leave a little tail behind and trim the yarn. Now moving on to the next step, petals. Pull it through. Now next we are going to make the daisy petals. With the off-white yarn for the petals, make a slip knot and insert your hook. Then tighten it. Insert the hook in between any two DCs, but I preferably insert it through the first chain 3 and the DC, so that I can work through this on the top of this yarn tail. So insert the hook, pull through and slip stitch. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we are going to make 3 treble crochet together. 1, 2, 3. Then pull through all the loops. This one it is because the first our treble is the chain 4. In the next we are going to make 4 treble crochets together. So chain 2. So in the next space we are going to make 4 treble crochets together. So that's the first treble crochet. Now the second one. Third one, and then one more. So you'll have 5 loops on the hook. Pull through all the 5 loops, and then again chain 2. So you're going to continue the same throughout. That is, in total you're going to make 12 petals which is 4 triple crochets together, and in between the 4 triple crochets you're going to make chain 2. So I'll meet you once I finish the petals. Okay, so I made 12 4 triple crochets together, chain 2. Now I'm going to slip stitch in the top of the first, here to the top of the first petal. So slip stitch and pull through, leave a little tail behind, trim the yarn. Okay, now moving on to the granny square. Okay, again make a slip knot, leave a little tail behind. I guess it's not enough. Make a slip knot. You can start from any space between the petals, but I am preferably going to start from the next after the first here, so that I can crochet through the tail. So I'm going to crochet on the top of the tail, insert your hook into the space and slip stitch. Now chain 4, 1 2 3 4. This counts as the first triple crochet. So this, we are starting it from the corner. This is the first corner. I'm going to make 3 triple crochets. The chain 4 is already a triple crochet, and then 2 more. Now moving on to the next space, I'm going to make 3 DCs. 1 2 3. Now on to the next, again 3 double crochets. So that's 1 2 and 3. The next space is the corner. So in the corner I'm going to make 3 treble crochets. That's 1 2 and 3. Then chain 2. Again 3 treble crochets into the same space. 1 2 3. So I'm going to continue the same 3 DCs in the corner, 3 triple crochet, chain 2, 3 triple crochet. I'm going to continue the same throughout, and I'll meet you when I reach here. Okay, so I have reached here, where this is where we started with 3 triple crochet. So into the same space I'm going to work 3 more triple crochets. So that's 1 2 and 3. Now chain 2, slip stitch to the top of the second triple crochet, not in the top of the chain 4, because as I mentioned earlier, when we slip stitch here, the stitch always pulls it together to the side and it gives a very uneven look. So it's always better to slip stitch into the top of the second triple crochet. Okay, so this is our first round. Now I'm going to make 3 more rounds. I'm going to make 3 more rounds for the granny square. You can make as much as you like or as you want your project to see. So now next slip stitch into the next space. So slip stitch into the space between the clusters. Now chain 2. This counts as the first DC. Now 2 more DCs here. 1 into the next space also, same, make 3 DCs. Okay, so continue throughout, make 3 DC here. In the corner, make 3 DC, chain 2, 3 DC. Continue all the way around, and I'll meet you when I reach here. Okay, so I have completed the second round. Now, so I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the, not the chain 2, but of the second DC. Okay, slip stitch. So that's the second round. Now slip stitch into the next DC, and then again to the next space. Chain 2, work 2 DCs into the same space. So this is my final round. I will complete all the way through and meet you back when I reach here. Okay, so I have reached the final stitch. I just need to make 1 more DC. Okay, then trim the yarn and after you trim the yarn, pull through. Do not slip stitch. Instead, we are going to make the invisible seam. Now darn the yarn tail into a darning needle. Okay, and here insert the darning needle to the top of the two loops of the DC. Pull through. Okay, and then insert the darning needle to the top of only the back loop of the last DC. Okay, so this is your invisible stitch. Now to lock it into the opposite side, just make 1 more, insert the darning needle into the opposite side, from the back side. Okay, not in the front side, in the back side, so that it is locked. Okay, so that's your invisible stitch. Now you can hide the yarn tail. You can be as random as you like. Similar way, hide all the yarn tails, of the center, of the petals, everything, and then you're good to go. So with these granny squares, you can make anything you like. There are endless possibilities. Here I have used acrylic yarn, but if you make it with a cotton yarn, you can turn it maybe into a bag or a purse. I am thinking to join all the granny squares and then turn into a cardigan. I might show a tutorial in the future, but I haven't planned it yet. Stay tuned and thanks for watching.